Hi, this is Tom from Nightingale Games, and I'm going to talk about the Nano Expansion for War Room. It's January 2021. It's been a while since we've had a video on our channel. Here is the Nano pack. It's Nano because didn't want to give any wrong ideas about the scale, so I'm just cutting it open. And you get 20 of these tokens, and the rules are all on the website. You'll get a business card that has a link to the rules, nightingalegames.com/rules. And there's a page of rules. You can get it in a format. This happens to be the ink-friendly print version. It's just on plain white paper without all the color or edging to save you some ink. So in this video I'm going to talk about how it works and maybe a few other things. Let's set the timer just so I don't go over 10 minutes. I'm just showing this off because I like the timer. So it's very simple. There are two aspects to this Nano expansion. One is about convoy casualties, and how that works is every time a convoy is raided, either a coastal convoy or a transocean convoy, for each silhouette that is sunk, now you place one of these on the morale board to indicate 6 casualty points. So I have the morale board over here. So 6 casualty points, as you can see, is as much as a submarine. So you would put one of these in the column of the nation for whichever nation lost those resources and those convoys were sunk. And so that can add up pretty quickly with just 3 sunk convoys, as shown in A8. You've already gained 18 casualty points. You only need 20 for a stress token. So that's a very simple rule, but it changes a lot as far as the significance of what's at stake for the convoys that cross the Atlantic and around the world. The second part might be a little more subtle. It's about dived submarines escaping pinning. So let's, for example, say that we have the US and the Germans here in A8, and there's a battle in which one of the submarines ends up diving because it wasn't fully eliminated. So on the combat board, it'll go to the dived box. But now, instead of just being stuck there and continuing to be pinned, it can escape to any adjacent region, sea region. So it could go here, 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 or here. And it would get a new command as assigned. And then to show that it performed this maneuver, you would put one of these tokens on it to show that it's dived, and so that it's not confused with other units that may be in this region that have yet to be resolved. So if there's a hotspot in A7, let's say, there's still might be a battle to be resolved, but you don't want to involve these. Dive submarines cannot do anything or participate in any battles. Even if troop transports were there, they could not eliminate those troop transports having dived. However, if there were troop transports there, they're now pinned for next round. So there's a number of subtle ways that, besides the value of escaping and gaining an extra movement, perhaps. For example, if you're trying to move quickly across the board and split apart, you can escape to an adjacent zone. But now the US have to go through the extra effort. They're pinned by 1, so if they want to save the 27th there, they would have to split next turn and move the first in order to save the 27th. So it can slow down the movement of troops across the Atlantic. Of course, this pertains everywhere, not just the Atlantic, but the Atlantic is of particular significance for the German submarines. And the whole goal of this nano expansion is to give a little boost with these two simple rules: the extra casualty points and the ability to escape pinning if they happen to dive during battle. So that's pretty much it. We may or may not have more nano expansions in the future. This is available, this kit with the 20 tokens is available for $2 on our web store. Oh, links below and all that. The rules also a link below. $2 plus shipping. So that about covers it. As far as other news, we are planning a reprint for War Room in mid-2021. We've decided to do the War Room reprint first, and then we'll do the Imperial Borders Kickstarter towards the end of the year. We have been delayed significantly due to COVID hampering our ability to playtest, but we are continuing to playtest virtually with Tabletopia for Imperial Borders, and we'll soon be looking for beta testers come March or maybe late February for Imperial Borders. So if you're interested in that, it might be a good idea to join the Discord channel, which I'll also have a link below. And there you can play War Room for free on Tabletop Simulator, and the beta version of War Room, which is being developed by someone named Jim. And there also will be a way to participate in the beta program for Imperial Borders if you're interested in that. But this will be a virtual version. So Imperial Borders is all about, it's got a lot of diplomacy aspects where you're backstabbing others. So there won't be that personal connection as much, but you'll get a glimpse of how the game plays otherwise. Let's see what other news we've got for War Room and Imperial Borders. We'll be having as we ramp up to June-ish, I'm guessing, each month we're going to have a promotional event. For the month of February, we're having a random drawing for giving away a signature edition of War Room. And how you enter that, I'll provide a link below again. And it's you can enter anytime during the month of February. And March 1st, I will have a hopefully live viewing on YouTube, where I'll be drawing little slips of paper from a hat. One lucky winner will get a free signature edition, which have long been sold out, of War Room. And then the next month, we're going to have the charity auction that I've been hinting at for another signature edition of War Room. That charity will probably benefit a veteran association that focuses on World War II monuments or something similar to that. Those are the big news items. A lot of the restock has already been sold out on our store, but we do have a few items if you're looking for that. We always have the usual channels. I've been annoyed at YouTube, which is partly why I've been avoiding YouTube. We might switch to Vimeo or something. Since we're already basically an infomercial, I'm learning to hate YouTube's ad policy. So where they have ads even if we're not trying to monetize, and which we are not. So that's partly why I've been avoiding YouTube videos, but we'll see. Otherwise, you can join our Facebook group. I know not everyone loves Facebook as well, but it's just another option for you. We also have a forum on our own website at nightingalegames.com. And there's, of course, the Discord channel, which is growing almost 100 members now for people who want to talk about War Room. And possibly Imperial Borders soon, too. So that's me rambling on enough for now. Hopefully we'll have some more sneak peeks of what Imperial Borders is all about. And we'll get an exact date for the reprint of War Room. And there will be another video showing off what is the difference between the original printing and the second printing. And it's very subtle. Some storage boxes and some focusing on getting it a little bit more lightweight. So it's, instead of 18.3 pounds, it's in the 17-pound range. So just that 1 pound makes a big difference as far as shipping. So we're working on lightening the load without changing any of the actual gameplay mechanics. So you'll get the exact same number of units and commands, and the map itself isn't changing. So it's very, very similar. Yeah, so that's it. You can look for another video in maybe a month is when I'll talk about that, at the beginning of March 2021. That's about it. Happy February.